Revelation 3812. From the 26th of June 1946. Complete devotion to God. Tool. In the most complete devotion to me you will also find deepest peace. For then all power will have lost its hold on you, be it people or spiritual beings who have turned their will away from me. And all good spiritual beings turned towards me will not oppress you but can only make you happy. Complete devotion to me is a manifestation of complete submission to my will, and then only one will control you, and this will originates from me, and thus you can only live in the right order, that is think and act, which will always bring you the most inner peace. Then the transformation of your will has taken place on earth. You are no longer opposed to me but united with me and therefore can no longer fall back into the state of disorder, which is a state of torment for you, a state of inner turmoil, fear and lack of strength. Whatever fully surrenders to me I take hold of and carefully guide it further on the path it has taken. The complete surrender to me is a sign of profound faith, an acknowledgement of me as the most loving strength and power, to whom the human being now trustingly hands himself over. And I need such faith in order to approach fellow human beings through this person, otherwise a revelation to them would be impossible as long as they themselves do not have the maturity to accept revelations. I can now use a person who completely surrenders to me as my instrument, as my organ, through which I want to express myself. For I will no longer find resistance to my working in him, and because he is now of the same will as me he will speak and act according to my will. As a human being he will convey to his fellow human beings what I, as God, want to convey to them but cannot obviously do so in order not to prevent the human being's freedom of faith. Nevertheless, it is my working, even though it appears to fellow human beings as the working of my servant on earth. He has become a suitable instrument for me through devotion to me, and he will now fulfill his task with joy and eagerness. He will be driven by my spirit to speak and work for me and my kingdom. The human being must have completely relinquished his own will, he must completely hand himself over to me, entrust himself to my guidance and constantly desire my presence. He must remain mentally united with me and I seize him, and all his thoughts and actions are now my will, my strength and the expression of my love for fellow human beings to whom I want to bring salvation through him in spiritual adversity. He has now become the mediator between me and them, and his activity will bring him deepest peace. For he now carries my will within himself and works and creates with me through my strength. Amen.